My ability to handle a new level of expansion will be determined by my ability to navigate a new level of discomfort. Welcome to Richer Retailer, where we're going to fix your cash flow and build profits so you can build a legacy and finally sleep better. That is for sure what I needed when I had my store. Hosted by me, Kathy Donovan Wagner, I'm an accidental retailer who went from near bankruptcy to owning 3 successful stores, generating multiple 7 figures in sales. As the founder of Retail Mavens, my mission is to help more women-owned retail stores reach $1 million. So if you're ready to scale past 7 figures and you like coffee, champagne, and profit and fun, well, at least profit and fun, our solutions will help. Join the Millie Club and let's go! Welcome to the Only Way to Grow Your Business with Ease series. This is the only way to do it. And then there's 3 parts of it. So I'm going to do this in 3 different episodes so that you can let each one really sink in, okay? And you can take action on each one individually, because if you won't be able to do all 3 at once, because if you try to focus on all 3 at the same time, you'll end up getting distracted by it. You won't even remember, right? So I know that, and you know that. So that's the reason why I want you to start by just listening to each one of these at one, then taking action on them. So the fact is that retail is hard, especially now. You're not crazy. It is really hard. There's all the economic craziness. There's just a lot. And in this crazy time, in this world of uncertainty and chaos, frankly, I started panicking, just as many store owners are, as maybe you are right now, right? And I responded by hyper focusing on what is certain, what I could control, right? And I gripped it then with so much force that I actually could see what I was gripping, like coming out between my fingers. As I gripped tighter and tighter onto the things I felt I could control, it oozed out between my fingers. I couldn't control them. I had simply made more of a mess. That was the end result. And that wasn't the result I wanted, right? Oh, good golly, what the heck could I do now? So I ran across this message. My ability to handle a new level of expansion will be determined by my ability to navigate a new level of discomfort. This clearly wasn't the answer. I have no interest in more discomfort, right? What does discomfort even mean? To me, it means not being safe, not trusting that all will turn out well, right? What does discomfort mean to you? What was the first thing that came up? Because I guarantee you that was the most real response. So again, my ability to handle a new level of expansion will be determined by my ability to navigate a new level of discomfort. I certainly now understood why I was gripping onto everything so tightly wherever I could find it. Like I told you, that clearly wasn't working. But I do really want expansion. That is what I want. That is what I see, what I feel. You do too, right? I mean, I want more sales. I want more clients to help. I want more store owners to come on board so that we can serve them and help them reach their $1 million. I want more profit. I want more sleep, right? So what's my next step? And I certainly recognize that I had to try a different tactic. And so really, if you think about it, I realized that I've been handling a lot of discomfort over the last few years. So what's a tiny bit more? As I dug into this, I thought about how I do know that I can only navigate discomfort, a new level of discomfort, from a growth mindset, right? So a growth mindset is where abilities and intelligence are put together and they can be developed through hard work and dedication. The difference, the antithesis, the opposite of a growth mindset is a fixed mindset, which says that there's truly nothing you can do to change your own abilities, to change your intelligence level. There's nothing you can do. And I'll tell you, it's a sneaky thing, because as I say that to you, you're like, oh no, that's definitely not me. Yeah, but we all have elements in our mindset about it. We do. We all have elements of it. So again, a growth mindset is where abilities and intelligence are developed through dedication and hard work. That's what it is. But you know you can change it. That's the whole point, right? It helps people see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than these insurmountable mountainous tasks, this big, huge mountain in front of you. So that's the difference between the two, is being able to see challenges as opportunities. I mean, it's okay to vent about it. It's okay to gripe about it, but are you still continuously griping about it? That's how I see it in myself, is that anytime I am continuously griping about something, that's where I am having a fixed mindset that this isn't going to change. So then I can get to work on it. Let me know if that helps you too. So how do I get to a growth mindset? Well, I learned from Dr. Daniel Amen. If you don't follow him, please do. He's incredible. So Amen is Amen, kind of like amen, but it's Amen. So Dr. Daniel Amen tells us to kill the ants. Kill the ants. It's those automatic negative thoughts that come into our head. They've got to be killed. Basically, it comes down to don't believe everything I think. I'm talking to myself right now. I'm telling myself I shouldn't be believing everything I think, because really, at the end of the day, what's the truth of the situation? The truth of the situation is that all of those things that I worry about, that I know are negative thoughts, really come from fear. They're because I'm afraid. That's exactly it. The majority of my 79,803 thoughts in a day are negative and based in fear. It's true. They're automatic negative thoughts. I definitely know I have ants. I know that. And the reality is, I hate to break it to you, but they can be very tough to kill. It's the automatic part that traps you, because those ants are so darn sneaky and get into the corners of your mind and pop out all the darn time. It's maddening. But you can swap them out. So you use a new mantra to replace that old negative thought. That's what you can do. Let me give you an example. So we hear many store owners say, my store can't support me. Like, that's a negative thought, right? An automatic negative thought. Thing goes wrong and you're like, yeah, I knew it. My store can't support me, right? So you'd love to swap out that store for, my store pays me $1 million. Who wouldn't love that? The catch is, though, that you don't really believe that. Deep down, you don't really believe it. You'd like to, but it does not feel true at all. So you need a thought ladder. You need a thought ladder that starts with your ant, your automatic negative thought, and then with each step up the ladder, there is a new thought to replace that old, more negative thought until you reach your goal of, my store pays me $1 million. So your thought ladder could look like this. This is the one we help clients climb up all the time. My store won't support me. Well, there are stores that support their owners. I mean, I know that's true. So that's all you want to do, is the minute that thought comes in, my store won't support me, you quickly change it with, I know that there are stores that support their owners. And then as you own that thought, then what we teach our clients think about is that I have an expert to show me what to do. So now you're at, my store won't support me. I know that there are stores that support their owners. I have an expert to show me what to do. The next thing, and it's what you get from your expert, is that my plan is the way. And then you can get to, my store pays me $1 million. Okay, so now I see, and I hope you see, that when you get those automatic negative thoughts, all you have to do is just walk up that thought ladder. So every time you see that ant, you're just swapping it out for the next one. So back to that goal. Take a deep breath, would you, with me? One more time. My ability to handle a new level of expansion. Say it with me, would you? My ability to handle a new level of expansion will be determined by my ability to navigate a new level of discomfort. It's not going to be easy. It can be full of ease. That's why this whole series is called this way. It's about growing your business with ease. You can find a place of a bit more ease while experiencing discomfort. I have found that. Like I said, there's three things. It starts with killing these ants, swapping out these ants. So identify your ant and swap it out. So the Millie Moment here from this episode that I want you to put into action. That's part of our millionaire mindset. That's what I want you to do, because our goal is to get as many women to the millionaire mark as we can. So Millie is short for millionaire. We want you to be a Millie too. So the Millie Moment is to swap out those ants. I actually, in my head, don't even say kill those ants anymore, because I have found it for me, it's hard to kill it. I do have clients that can kill it, that can kill them, that are able to literally squash it. And I find I just can't do that. So whatever works for you. So maybe your Millie moment is, I'm going to kill those ants. And so in order to be able to swap them out or kill them, you have to identify what it is. We had our clients go through an exercise where they wrote them down, and it was so beautiful. All the negative thoughts that just spewed out of their mind and onto paper with a pen. I really just want you to start with one. What was that first negative thought that came to mind? That's all. And let's swap that out, okay? If this episode helped you, inspired you, and encouraged you, I'd love to hear that from you. I'd love to hear that. Leave us a review. Please do that. Share it with a friend. Connect with me over in our Facebook group. If you go to RETAILMavens FB for Facebook.com, you can join our group or shoot me a DM. I'm Retail Mavens everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere. And I'll meet you back here soon. Don't miss part 2 of the only way to grow your business with these. You are fabulous and you are loved. Happy retailing, you guys.